start.
Okay, one second. So it's our great pleasure. I am Kunal, and I would like to introduce Mr. Chetan Sharma, sir, who is very fortunately with us. And we had been waiting for his program here to enlighten the future of our students. Since we know already very well, he is a big name in the world of counseling, let it be education related matters or psychological matters. The students are facing all over the India and the world. And here the counselors have a very big role. We are in the small town here in Buxar. But when it comes to big cities, the students, particularly in 10, 12, they are facing different sort of problems. They have some sort of addiction, they are having some family issues and variety of problems, which are very easily and very successfully addressed by Mr. Chetan Sharma, sir. And that's why after knowing about him and his works, and I would like to tell him about that he has been very successfully, as we have already sent in the notice also, that he has been rendering his services to the DPS, Himalayan Public School, Aditya Birla Public School. These schools are one of the best schools in India, and Mount Litra, and many other schools, and not limited to the schools only. He has counseled some students of IIT. They are premium institutes of engineering in India, you know. So it's our privilege that Mr. Chetan Sharma is here. And I would like to ask to my students that let not go this opportunity go out of your hand. And when the questions and the tips and tricks he will be telling to you, so it may take 2 sessions. Okay, I am telling you all students that it may take 2 sessions. After 40 minutes, the session will end and we will have to proceed for the second sessions also, because my students are also very eager to see you, sir. And I know,
Thank you.
I know, sir, I will request you, these students are having some, we had meeting with such people earlier also, but I would like to request you personally that if they fail to ask those real questions which really students face, you have a lot of a very vast experience you are having, so please just try to focus on those matters also. If they are skipping, they are not able to catch those real points, so I would request you to don't leave those things, just let them know those things also they really need to know. And about the job opportunities, about the selection of subjects, and how to develop themselves in a successful citizen of India. Thank you. So let's, I'm just handing over the mic to Mr. Chetan Sharma, sir. He will take the session now. Chetan Sharma, sir.
Thank you, sir, for a wonderful introduction. And it's really a pleasure to be here. And I would like to tell you that from my side, I will going to tell everything which is going to help the students. And students, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. So we're going to start with few of the questions. Students, am I audible?
Yeah,
can
sir,
you hear me clearly?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
Sir. Yes, sir.
So students, we're going to start with a question I would like to ask you. And I want it to be an interactive session. Means I want the students to answer me when I'm asking something. The first thing which I want to ask you is that if suppose we talk about decisions are something which is very important for our life. आप लोग जब decisions लेते हो, so how do you take a decision? अब decisions किस तरह से लेते हो? Whether it is being influenced by your parents, your friends, or your relatives, आप जब independent decisions लेते हो या आप किसी के थ्रू किसी से suggestion लेके लेते हो? You can answer. The students, those who are
Can I
joined,
answer?
look, I'm asking you that if suppose we talk about decisions, हम अगर decisions की बात करते हैं अपनी life में, so how do you take your decisions? आप अपने decisions किस तरह से लेते हैं?
Sir, I think our parents sees lot of world than us. Then so I decided to take decision by consulting with them, friends
Okay,
also, sir.
great. Okay, great. And if we talk about the influence of the parents, it is something which is very important because parents, they always try to suggest the best thing from their side. So if we talk about when you were kid, जब आप बच्चे रहे उस वक्त आपने कई चीजें सोची होंगी. Means you must have watched the movies, you must have seen your elder brother, sister, your relatives, और उनको देख के आपके दिमाग में आया होगा that we want to become this, we want to choose this profession, isn't it? आपने बचपन में सोचा होगा आप बड़े होके ये बनना चाहते हो. सोचा था सबने?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
How many of you are still sticking to that decision? आप में से कितने लोग हैं जो आज भी उसी डिसीजन को फाइनल मानते हैं या वो वक्त के साथ चेंज हुआ है?
No, sir. I never changed my decisions.
I also never changed my decision.
I also.
Look,
Yes, sir. I also.
sir.
I also, sir.
because sometimes it happens na that when we watch a movie, उसके अंदर हमने देखा कि if a person is a soldier, if a person is a doctor, if a person is an engineer, it influences us a lot. और हम उस वक्त उनको देख के हम ये decide कर लेते हैं that we are going to become this in our future. But with the time, everything change, isn't it? So if we talk about your first professional decision, what is the first professional decision which you have taken for yourself? आपने पहला professional decision कब लिया?
So when I was
आपका
in
पहला
standard
professional
6,
decision क्या था? When you were
in standard 6,
okay, what was it?
sir, after showing my brother for completing engineering with good marks in entrance, so I decided to be an
Okay.
engineer.
Okay, fine. Let me tell you one thing. If you have decided that you want to go for engineering, it's well and good. But I must tell you that this means when you are in 10th class and you are moving towards 11th class, and first time you are going to choose your subject, this will be your first professional decision which you are taking. अभी आपने आज तक लाइफ में प्रोफेशनल डिसीजन नहीं लिया है, ये आपका पहला प्रोफेशनल डिसीजन होगा. Which subject you will going to choose for yourself, because it will going to remain with you for the whole life. Okay, and it will going to have a huge impact on your life. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is very
Yes, sir.
important for us to take this decision and take it with the advice of others, have the full knowledge about what you are going to do in your life. So we're going to move forward to the next slide. Ramesh sir, can we have the next slide? Okay, thank you, sir. So this is something which you can see it on your screen right now. Which stream I should choose? Sometimes it happens that your mother, your father, they have their expectation, isn't it? And when they feel that if suppose they feel that maths is important, science is important, whether you are getting good marks or not, तो वो सारी चीजें आप पे एक तरह का pressure build करती है. And it's not like means it is wrong. Sometimes it also help a student. कोई स्टूडेंट ऐसा भी होता है जो प्रेशर में ज्यादा बेटर डिसीजन लेता है और ज्यादा बेटर परफॉर्म करता है. एंड एवरी इंडिविजुअल इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ईच अदर. बट यस, the math and science is still having an impact in our society. Science, after that, if we talk about commerce, So commerce is the second choice of the student, and there is also art. So we're going to see one by one that how we're going to choose our subject. There are many factors which we're going to discuss. But first, we should see that what are the reasons why a student choose a subject, and what are the reason sometimes he choose it in a wrong way. कभी कभी वो किसी गलत तरीके से सब्जेक्ट को चूज करता है. So we're going to see the reasons behind it. कभी कभी आपने देखा होगा that if we talk about the students, they often follow the crowd, isn't it? Following the crowd, whatever trend is going on in the market, you go according to that. Let me tell you one example. If we talk about the field of engineering, there was a time जब engineering इतनी ज़्यादा popular थी that many of the students, they are rushing for this field. It is still one of the important field, but there was a time when the recession was going on. जब all over the world recession आया, उस दौरान engineering became one of the field where a lot of unemployment was there. And it is not because there was not good, there was a lack of opportunities, but there was lack of good quality education. क्योंकि इतने engineers थे, but quality कम थी. Okay, and opportunities were there in the market, but it was comparatively less. So you have, whatever you are doing, you have to maintain that quality. Okay, and we're going to see some other example like MBA. MBA is something which was in a huge demand before, but what happened? A lot of institutions started giving the degree of MBA in an easy way, and the quality was not maintained by them. तो आपने देखा होगा कई बार MBA जैसे डिग्री को लेकर भी जो कई स्टूडेंट्स हैं, they are not able to get that success. So it is very important for you that if suppose you are doing anything, first have a proper research on it, and then have the quality education. आप किसी भी जगह से अगर डिग्री कर रहे हो तो वो भी सही नहीं है. So you have to choose the best. Okay, so we're going to see the next slide, and we're going to find out one video which we're going to see that how the student get influenced. Raman sir, can we have that?
Let me once again begin sound.
Okay, one more thing is that if, okay, here's the next slide.
I've decided graduation के बाद मैं जाऊंगा इस कॉलेज में.
मैं भी
Okay, fine, sir. So students, is it relevant to what is happening in our life? ऐसा होता है? When our friend, they suggest something, तो हम भी क्योंकि उन्होंने सजेस्ट किया है, वो किसी पर्टिकुलर फील्ड में जाना चाह रहे हैं, पर्टिकुलर कॉलेज चूज कर रहे हैं. Because of this reason, sometimes we also get influenced by them. But you have to understand one thing, their priorities are different, your priorities are different from them, your qualities are different, his quality or her quality is different from you. So whatever you are choosing, you have to be very clear that what are your positives, what are your skills. If you have got yours, if you are aware about your skills, then you will not going to make any mistake, and you will going to choose a proper subject for you and a proper stream for you. Okay, so this, please keep this in mind, that whenever you are choosing any subject or any decision you are making, do not get influenced by your friends. If they are doing something, it is their choice, and they are doing it because they have that quality. But you have to understand it that what are your positive and what are your skills. Take your decisions on that basis. आपको एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल देता हूं मैं. Generally what happens if a person do not get good marks in 10th class, then what they do, if they think that the maths is not a choice for them, then they go for commerce. Okay, so they are not choosing the subject because they are means not good in the सब्जेक्ट. वो इसलिए चूज कर लेते क्योंकि वो मैथ्स में वीक है, इसीलिए उन्होंने कॉमर्स ले लिया. उन्होंने इसलिए चूज नहीं किया क्योंकि वो कॉमर्स में अच्छे हैं. सो दिस यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. ऑलवेज टेक द डिसीजन ऑन योर पॉजिटिव्स, ऑन योर स्ट्रेंथ. आप अपनी स्ट्रेंथ पे डिसीजन लो, अपनी वीकनेस पे मत लेना कभी भी. वॉट एवर इज योर स्ट्रेंथ, उसी पे डिसीजन लो. ठीक है. So this is something which is very important for you. Then the next is something which is parental pressure, जिसको हम बोलते हैं. आपने देखा है आपके पेरेंट्स की एक्सपेक्टेशन, they have the expectation, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
yes, sir.
they must have asked you for study. They must have told you that you have to become an engineer and a doctor or any other field. And because of that reason, sometimes we often have that pressure and we choose something which is not our choice, which is not our cup of tea. हम कोई ऐसी चीज चूज कर लेते हैं दबाव में आके जिसमें हम अच्छा परफॉर्म कर नहीं सकते. तो आप अपनी बात अपने पेरेंट्स के सामने भी रखना सीखिए. So it's not like if they want something, हो सकता है वो अपनी फील्ड में अच्छे रहे हों. और एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज ये है, आपको ये समझना पड़ेगा that our society is having that kind of attitude that they always think about maths and science. आपने हो सकता है ऑब्जर्व किया हो ड्यूरिंग द टाइम ऑफ पीटीएम व्हेन योर पेरेंट्स गो and they collect your report card. They first thing they see is that what are the marks of maths and science. दूसरे सब्जेक्ट का इतना ज्यादा वो नहीं पड़ेगा, लेकिन मैथ्स और साइंस में अच्छे आने चाहिए मार्क्स. How many of you have faced that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this,
Yes.
and if
Yes,
I tell
sir.
you that one of the best job in India, means most of the people they still want to go for the government job. और कभी कभी वो government job की जब बात चलती है, then the important role is being played by the subject like social science. आपको पता है अगर आप 6 से लेके 8 तक बहुत अच्छे से social science को कर लोगे, then it will going to help you to get a government job. जो है ना MPPSC, UPSC, जो भी इस टाइप की गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स रहती हैं, which will give you the respect and a good salary package and job security. वो social science जैसे सब्जेक्ट से आ रही है, but nobody have told you that. आपको सबसे पहले सबसे ज्यादा important मैथ्स और साइंस बताया जाता है. I'm not telling that it is not good, but you have to keep a proper balance. आपको वो बैलेंस रख के चलना पड़ेगा. Okay, so this you have to keep in mind. So the lack of knowledge is the reason behind that. और वो उसी रीजन की वजह से ये आज हम लोग काउंसलिंग सेशन ले रहे हैं. ठीक है. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
One more thing is
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay, one more thing which I want to discuss about is that how many of you have feel that the current trend which is going on, it also give a impact. कभी कभी होता है ना, करंट ट्रेंड क्या चल रहा है उसको देख के हम लोग कोई भी फील्ड चूज कर लेते हैं. अभी मैं आपको ऑलरेडी 2 एग्जांपल ऐसे दे चुका हूं दैट MBA एंड engineering during the time of recession, both these professions suffered a lot, and the people those who have been in this profession, been in this stream, तो फिर उनका काफी नुकसान हुआ था उस वक्त. So you have to understand one thing कि आज जो चीज करंट पे चल रही है, it is not necessary that it will going to means go with the same pace in the future also. तो ये चीज आपको समझनी पड़ेगी. Sometime it happens that a person want to go for an offbeat career. Offbeat career means which is not being popular amongst the family. तो इसके लिए भी आपको सोचना चाहिए आगे. Like if we talk about the traditional job, there are many traditional jobs, but still if we talk, a lot of other options are coming up in the society. इतने अलग अलग तरीके के ऑप्शंस आ रहे हैं कि अगर आप उसमें जाना चाहोगे तो हो सकता है आपका कैरियर बेटर हो। ओके, तो इसलिए अभी कभी भी अगर आप डिसीजन लो तो आप ये चीज माइंड में जरूर रखना कि सिर्फ जो लोग बता रहे हैं उतने ऑप्शंस के अलावा भी कुछ ऐसे ऑप्शंस आजकल आ गए हैं, एंड we're going to discuss that also. So you can see the slide of science. So science really matters a lot in our life. This is true. And why it matters, because a lot of parents, they want you to means choose this field of science. So those who want to choose science, तो उसके लिए मैं थोड़ा सा एक बता देता हूँ that science is one of the most popular stream still in the society, and it offers you n numbers of field. आप अगर साइंस चूज करते हो तो आपके पास कई ऑप्शंस खुल जाते हैं. You can go for medical field, you can become scientist, you can do a lot of things, you can become a nutrition, you can become a dentist. दुनिया भर के जॉब आपको साइंस फील्ड में मिल जाएंगे. एंड द बिगेस्ट एडवांटेज विच यू विल गोइंग टू गेट इन दिस, कि आप अगर साइंस ले लेते हो और साइंस के बाद आपको लगता है कि यू आर नॉट गुड इनफ इन साइंस, देन यू कैन स्विच टू दी अदर स्ट्रीम. आप साइंस लेने के बाद अगर आप चाहो दैट इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू do a proper you are not able to perform properly, then you can go for commerce and you can go for arts. But this advantage will not going to be with the commerce and arts. तो आपको ये चीज ध्यान में रखनी पड़ेगी that science give you this advantage. दूसरे जो स्ट्रीम है वो ये एडवांटेज नहीं देते हैं आपको. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is an advantage. Surely it is an advantage. And the science of today is the technology of tomorrow. आज जो चीज हमें सिर्फ साइंस लग रही है, कल वो टेक्नोलॉजी के रूप में हमारे सामने आ जाएगी. कई चीजें जो हम सोचते थे कि पॉसिबल नहीं है, it became possible because of science only. And you people have got such creative minds, isn't it? आपको पता है बच्चों की सबसे अच्छी आदत ये रहती है कि उनके पास दुनिया भर का जो वो रहता है क्रिएटिवनेस, वो उन्हीं में रहती है. वो चीजों को अलग नजरिए से देख सकते हैं. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज गुड फॉर देम इफ दे गो फॉर द साइंस फील्ड. इफ यू आर क्रिएटिव इनफ एंड इफ यू हैव गॉट द मींस स्किल, इफ यू लाइक साइंस, देन यू शुड गो फॉर साइंस. अब साइंस किन किन को लेना चाहिए? दोज हु एंजॉय साइंस. इफ यू कैन थिंक दैट you can do this physics, chemistry and maths in a better way. और फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री मैथ्स के अलावा पीसीबी भी एक ऑप्शन हो सकता है आपके लिए, फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री बायो. और जो स्टूडेंट्स ज्यादा बेटर है वो पीसीबीएम भी ले सकते हैं. तो अगर आपको लगता है कि इफ यू आर एबल टू डू एवरीथिंग, बट ऐसा मतलब मैं इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ दैट सम हैव दैट क्वालिटी, ओके, एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी स्टूडेंट्स. पर आप ये गलती मत करना इफ यू आर एवरेज चाइल्ड, इफ यू थिंक दैट यू आर नॉट एबल टू डू बिकॉज अदर्स आर डूइंग. वो जरूरी नहीं कि आप कर पाओ. ओके, हो सकता है आप उस पर्टिकुलर फील्ड में रह के उनसे ज्यादा बेटर करो, isn't it? So it's not like कि आपको सारी चीजें साथ में करोगे तो लोग आपको ज्यादा इंटेलिजेंट समझेंगे. So don't do it. Whatever you are doing, be good, be the best in that field. आप जो भी करो उसमें आप प्रॉपर होने चाहिए. तो ये एक इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज है. एंड देन देयर आर मल्टीपल कैरियर ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल इन द साइंस स्ट्रीम. ओके, आप साइंस स्ट्रीम लेने के बाद आप बहुत सारी फील्ड में आगे जा सकते हो. लेट्स गो फॉर दी अदर ऑप्शन, कॉमर्स. कॉमर्स इज समथिंग. कॉमर्स एक ऐसी फील्ड है जो कि सेकंड मोस्ट पॉपुलर है आफ्टर साइंस. साइंस के बाद क्या होता है ना, मैंने अभी बताया कि जो स्टूडेंट्स सोचते हैं कि अच्छा साइंस में मैथ्स में अच्छे नंबर नहीं आए, देन वी शुड गो फॉर कॉमर्स. सो इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर यू दैट
Chetan sir, excuse me sir. You just told ki there are many possibilities in science stream. So please explain them ki what are the possibilities they can go and make their career there. Or you have a separately one package for that.
Okay, that we're going to discuss.
There are many possibilities in the science. So what are they? Either you explain it right now, or if you have separately some other slide, so it's okay. That's it, sir.
We can do it. We can do it. Let's first discuss about this commerce field also. Disturbance is going on, I guess. Hello.
Yes, sir. Everything is fine. You may continue.
Okay, fine. So we're going to discuss about the commerce. Commerce, अगर हम बात करें, it is the second most popular one, and those whose family members are in the field of business, they should definitely go for commerce field. Commerce field एक ऐसी field है जहाँ पे आपको बहुत सारे options मिल जाते हैं, and you can become CA, CS. These are something which are the most well-known jobs in the commerce field. MBA you can do in the future, and MBA from a proper you can say a college which provide you the best degree, और वहां से आपको जो advantage मिलेगा, you can earn so much. आपको ऐसा लगता होगा कि मैथ्स और साइंस लेने के बाद जो स्टूडेंट है वो ज्यादा कमा रहे हैं, but it's not like that. In the field of commerce, a lot of people, they are earning a lot. किसी को भी अगर फाइनेंशियल एडवाइस चाहिए रहती है, then they go for the person to a person those who can manage the finance, जो उनको प्रॉपर तरीके से गाइड कर पाए, फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट कर पाए उनका. तो बहुत सारी ऐसी पॉसिबिलिटी, अकाउंटेंसी इज वन ऑफ देम. और इसके अलावा भी है ना, हर कंपनी जो है, they look for the people those who can perform for them, जो कि है ना उनके लिए बिजनेस ज्यादा से ज्यादा लेके आ सकें. So commerce is one of the best field after if we talk about science and maths. तो इसके अंदर भी ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आपको ये फील्ड चूज करनी है तो आपको है ना मतलब एडवांटेज नहीं रहेगा. You will going to earn a lot of money in the field of commerce too. And those people, those who want to be in the business, those who want to be a part of economic development, उसके अंदर आप ज्यादा वो करना चाहो, तो इसमें एंड नंबर्स ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं. आप चाहो तो कॉमर्स के साथ ही आपको दूसरे ऑप्शंस भी खुल जाते हैं. ओके, लाइक है ना, द पीपल दे इवन गो फॉर लॉ आफ्टर डूइंग बीकॉम. तो कई ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स भी हैं, इट गिव्स यू एक्स्ट्रा एडवांटेज. मैनी ऑफ द पीपल दे गो फॉर द काउंसलिंग, फाइनेंशियल काउंसलिंग, तो उसमें भी आपके पास ऑप्शंस रहता है. नाउ लेट्स गो फॉर द फील्ड ऑफ आर्ट्स. Raman sir,
Yes, sir.
can we have this slide? Okay.
Of course.
Okay. So nowadays humanities is becoming popular. If we talk about this field of arts, मैंने आपको पहले भी आपको एक चीज ये बताई है कि अगर हम बात करें गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स की, so this is one of the best field which you should choose. अगर आपको गवर्नमेंट जॉब अच्छी लगती हैं, and if you want to be a part of a government job, then definitely this will going to give you extra edge. क्योंकि क्या होता है, अगर आप जो गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स करना चाह रहे हो, उसमें मोस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन इट कम्स फ्रॉम द आइदर ज्योग्राफी, हिस्ट्री, और मींस इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द सिविक्स पार्ट, तो उसी में से सबसे ज्यादा आपको क्वेश्चंस ऐसे आते हैं और उसी में स्टूडेंट्स प्रॉब्लम फेस करते हैं. सो दिस, इफ यू विल गोइंग टू रीड योर 6 to 8 सोशल साइंस इन अ प्रॉपर वे, अगर आप उसको याद कर ले तो अच्छे से, then it will going to give you the best advantage if you want to go and qualify for a government job. तो सबसे बेस्ट चीज है ये. and it's not only this, you can become archaeologist. archaeologist एक ऐसी जॉब है जो कि बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है. those people, those who like adventure, they can go for that field. उनको बहुत ज्यादा एडवांटेज मिलता है. you can become a historian. आप हिस्टोरियन बन सकते हो. आप है ना हिस्ट्री को एक अलग तरीके से अपने वे में डिफाइन कर सकते हो, बिकॉज एवरी डे समथिंग न्यू इज बीन एक्सप्लोर्ड बाय द हिस्टोरियन, एंड एवरी डे देयर इज समथिंग न्यू इज बीन एक्सप्लोर्ड बाय द आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट. तो आपको बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस ऐसे मिल जाएंगे. पीपल दोज हु स्टडी अबाउट द कॉइन्स, द पीपल दोज हु स्टडी अबाउट एंथ्रोपोलॉजी, तो बहुत सारी ऐसी एडवांटेज आपको आगे मिल जाती, कई ऐसी फील्ड्स इसमें ओपन होती है. सो देयर आर मेनी ऑप्शंस इन दिस फील्ड. द बेस्ट थिंग इज दैट इवन द थिंग्स विच यू सी ऑन द टीवी, मास मीडिया के ज्यादातर लोग जो रहते हैं, दे गो फॉर आर्ट्स. वहां पे मास मीडिया के अंदर काफी आजकल अच्छा स्कोप है. यू सी अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल, दे मीन्स दे आर अ पार्ट ऑफ मीडिया. तो मीडिया एक बहुत बड़ा आजकल मार्केट बन गया है. सो डोंट गो ओनली फॉर द ट्रेडिशनल जॉब. सिर्फ जो आपको ट्रेडिशनल जॉब है उसी पे मत आप फोकस करिए. आपके पास बहुत सारे ऐसे अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं आर्ट्स के अंदर भी. एंड इफ यू विल गोइंग टू स्टडी, you will going to find a lot of but whatever you are doing उस पर proper research करके ही उसको आगे बढ़ाना. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Chetan ji,
Okay.
before
Yes, sir.
moving
Yes.
to the next slide, we have nearby 1 minute. So can we join once again?
हाँ,
I'm
fine
going
sir.
to- I wanted to end this session here itself, and I'm requesting everybody to join once again. Every student, please join once again, because we have less than 1 minute, and when you will start next slide, I don't think that you are going to cover up.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you are also
Fine, sir. Okay.
please join once again. Okay, with the same link, same everything. So whatever the
Okay.
credential we have, the same. We will join once again. I'm going to end this session here itself. Okay.
Okay,
All students, please join again.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
अभी तुम लोग का असली पार्ट बाकी है.
Okay, sir.